5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome
Hyperverse is backed by one of the world's largest blockchain alliances, with over 7 years of successful development of great blockchain projects and large crypto mining assets, including Bitcoin. We'll elaborate on all of that. The Hypertech group of which we are a part are experts in DeFi, or decentralized finance. Here, it's predicted not billions, but trillions of dollars will flow into quality DeFi projects in the next decade. This will create large potential opportunities. And the Hypertech group have simplified DeFi into a hyper universe, allowing you, me, and every member in the community to benefit from this predictive massive value migration. And we'll do this through principally education, through rewards, and through new potential opportunities. Anyone over 18 can become a member, and the barrier to entry is very low. The minimum is 300 USDT. With this, you can acquire your membership and leverage the alliance's strength and expertise. And one of the big features here is the ability to generate daily rewards on your membership. This is the preserve of 100% of our community on a 7-day-a-week basis. And this organization is really, really credible in this genre and in this discipline, the biggest blockchain alliance possibly in the world. And here's our founder, born Jujing Zhu, or Ryan Zhu, to use the English term. Ryan is a visionary blockchain legend, a top 4 Bitcoin miner since 2009, one of the first people in the world to read the Satoshi Nakamoto white paper on Bitcoin. And very quickly, this nuclear engineer by qualification became interested in the engineering of blockchain and became convinced of its potential for mankind. He is an angel investor in 12 of the top 20 digital currencies or cryptocurrencies of all time. A founder and board member of his own under the group umbrella digital currencies and expertise like Hcash, HyperDAO, and Molecular Future, which has seen stellar success over the last 18 months or so. He's also an early investor and shareholder of several publicly listed blockchain companies in Australia, in Tokyo, and on the NASDAQ, like First Growth Funds, Rudin Blockchain, and Genetic Technologies. But one of his biggest achievements was founding this investment vehicle called Collinstar Capital, which is now about 6 years in existence. Through this vehicle, Ryan has become an angel investor in over 40 of the world's biggest digital currency exchanges. He owns some of them outright, like the BW exchange and the WHO exchange, and is an equity and technology partner in other exchanges. For instance, he's got a little piece of Binance, which is the largest and most profitable, I would imagine, exchange in the world, equity in OKEX and in ZB.com as well. So this is the king of cryptocurrency. And if you're wondering why that nickname was bestowed upon him, it's because not alone, but almost single-handedly, he put his life's net worth on the line with some element of bravery to save a failing protocol in early 2014 called Bitcoin. And when you save Bitcoin, you could technically be given credit for saving the entire digital currency discipline. And so he has been bestowed the nickname or the moniker, the king of cryptocurrency. Our chairman is Sam Lee, who ably assists Ryan. He's an Australian citizen and a distinguished blockchain speaker and blockchain enthusiast since 2011. He's also known as the Crown Prince of Blockchain. He is a co-founder of 16 blockchain centers. There were plans afoot and well underway to open 300 until a little virus put paid to certain amounts of world travel. But this is sure to be started up again very soon, and there will be 300 blockchain centers ultimately. These will be the world's first non-profit blockchain knowledge hubs, like your local library, if you like. Sam is a distinguished speaker and commentator at global platforms and media channels. He's spoken at the World Economic Forum. He's spoken at the United Nations and on BBC, Sky News, CNN, Forbes, and Bloomberg as well. And he also gives his services and advice to Fortune 500 companies like Amazon Web Services and Microsoft. But it begins with Blockchain Global. Founded by Ryan and Sam in 2014. It's established a $300 million plus fund to assist over 80 blockchain projects. It partners with governments and Fortune 500 companies and is an equity and technology partner in massive digital currency concerns like NEM and Tron, worth billions of dollars. Colin Star Capital, as I mentioned, founded by Ryan back in 2015, through which he's channeled over $400 million and invested in 300 plus blockchain companies. So it's a large blockchain venture capital company with billions of dollars in assets. Through this vehicle, Ryan owns that equity in those 40 plus digital currency exchanges and 12 of the top 20 cryptocurrencies. Hcash, founded in 2016 and working with the computer giant IBM on quantum resistant security projects, over $50 million invested here. It's been deemed by CSIRO, which is the Australian Governmental National Science Agency, as the world's most advanced patented blockchain project. Research and development here is undertaken in cooperation with some of the biggest and most notable universities in the world: Purdue, Monash, Tokyo, and Shanghai Jiao Tong universities. And the BW Group, once the BI Wang Group, purchased by Ryan Zhu through Colin Starr for $100 million in a cash acquisition back in early 2017. In its lifetime, including the time that Ryan has ownership and for the many years before, it's mined over 300,000 Bitcoin and billions in crypto assets. So Ryan Zhu owns one of the top 4 crypto mining operations in the world. Between these 4, they produce about 60% of all new Bitcoin that's mined. To the respect, to the stature, and to the success that Ryan and Sam have had to this date in the blockchain, in the digital currency, and in the DeFi space. Some of the biggest brand names and logos on the planet are here, including Binance, Omisco, Salt, Humanic, DeepBrain Chain, VE Chain, and Qtum. Not to mention the proprietary exchanges under the Hypertech umbrella, BW, CoinW, and Who, and the digital currencies like Hcash, HyperDAO, and Molecular Future that have been the hallmark of success in the currencies that are under the control of the Hypertech group of companies. So the big question, I suppose, all of this success aside, why are we presenting this to you? How can we all benefit from all of this? Well, if we spread the good news and grow the community, we will be rewarded. You can be among the first to join the Hyperverse and immerse yourself in the hyper universe. We're very firmly in stage 1 together, and we're looking for more togetherness. We're looking for more community members, should you choose to acquire one with us. We build a membership-based blockchain community where if you acquire a membership, we all benefit on a daily basis, 7 days a week. The key here is together. We are a vibrant and growing community. The next phase is we will explore the Hyperverse ecosystem for free. This will begin in early 2022. And right here, let me delineate between the membership, as you may have known it in our previous incarnation, and what the ecosystem is going to be. The membership is quite a separate entity from the ecosystem. The ecosystem will begin to be revealed to us in early 2022. But for right now, we're going to concentrate on the membership and look forward to the potential and the possibilities of the impending Hyperverse ecosystem. When it arrives, we'll take advantage of optional offerings throughout the Hyperverse ecosystem as they are rolled out. Some of these will be regulated. Some of these will not be regulated. They will be offers in those areas. Some of these will require KYC or know your customer. Some of them won't. That's the offerings that we'll consider each time they're offered to us through the Hyperverse ecosystem. But for right now, let me just once again reiterate that the membership as we know it is a separate entity to the Hyperverse ecosystem. So we've entered the metaverse space, and the metaverse is set to be the next IT revolution. Some of the biggest brands in the world have recently made a rapid change into the metaverse. And we're kind of mirroring that change, if you like, because we know it's going to fundamentally change the way that society operates, not just business, much like how the world changed when the internet was first invented. So the Hypertech group now, as I mentioned, has 2 very separate entities. One is the Hyperverse membership, and the other will be the Hyperverse ecosystem. It's going to be really, really exciting. And with the Hyperverse metaverse ecosystem, alongside the Hyperverse membership, we are placing Hypertech group on the map, as sure to be very, very well represented on the map as having the largest blockchain alliance in the industry. It's really exciting to have this blockchain expertise now opening the portal, if you like, into the Hyperverse ecosystem. The possibilities are going to be huge. So if change has normally been the harbinger of doom for you, and a lot of change happens around the end of the year as companies change direction, please embrace this change as being wonderfully opportunistic for everybody. Let's tell you a little more about the Hyperverse ecosystem. It's going to be a virtual world which will utilize emerging technologies to connect people together in the Hyperverse ecosystem. Your virtual avatar is how you'll enter the Hyperverse to explore infinite possibilities. I'm not a gamer by any stretch of the imagination, but I see the power of avatars and characters in this virtual space. You can be a galaxy entrepreneur. You can build your business empire from scratch, fulfilling all of your ambitions right here in the Hyperverse ecosystem. And there will be much more to come. In fact, the only limit will be your imagination. The first part, as I mentioned, of the Hyperverse ecosystem will be launching in the first quarter of 2022. And it's going to be rolled out in stages and will constantly evolve once it begins. And as a member, there are many elements available to you, including a free wallet, including optional debit cards. You can apply to turn your crypto into fiat currency at around 50 million merchants around the world. If you take our Hyper BC Visa card, you'll have availability, if you have it, in digital currency, of withdrawals or spendability of up to $50,000 a day. MasterCard, up to $10,000 a day. And with the HyperPay optional wallet and crypto debit cards, it's probably the only digital wallet you'll ever need. Once again, another item on the menu for your consideration if you acquire a membership. But I hear you scream, what's in it for me? Well, I'll say a new universe of benefits. Education will be the primary benefit here because knowledge is power. Blockchain and crypto education will be provided to you from 3 top universities, including podcasts, articles, and videos, all part of your membership. You then will have access to optional products and projects and services within the Hyperverse. Some you like, some you may not. Some will be for you, some will not, but they'll all be on offer to every member. And on the membership platform, of course, nothing changes here in that we will receive a daily reward of a minimum of 0.5% in hyper units. So this is very much like your credit card, loyalty points, frequent flyer program, shopping loyalty points program, etc. But there is a huge inherent difference, which I'll concentrate on a later slide. Right now, let's concentrate a little more on the Mars Academy, which is our education center. At 300 HU, which you'll acquire with a 300 USDT membership, gives you access to the Beginners Academy. At 500 HU, you'll have access to the Intermediate Academy. And at 1,000 HU membership, you'll have access to the Advanced Academy. So whichever one you choose, the Beginner, the Intermediate, or the Advanced. And this is not the upper limit, by the way, of your membership level. There is no upper limit. It's just the lower limit is at 300. It's my belief you will get many multiples of value in your beginner certificate, many multiples of value in your intermediate certificate. And if you take on the advanced certificate, advanced citizenship really in this space will be your preserve. That will be worth many multiples of your 1,000 HU membership, in my opinion. So exploring the Hyperverse is going to be very, very exciting for all of us. We'll have access to optional projects, products and services within the Hyperverse ecosystem. You'll be able to explore this for free at a new website called www.thehyperverse.net. Don't expect it to be very well populated just yet. As I mentioned, the Hyperverse ecosystem will be revealed to us layer by layer in the early part of 2022. And please note that optional products and services, as I mentioned already, are not part of the membership. They may have separate applications. They may be subject to KYC or may not, and they may have separate qualification processes. Also, they may not be available in all countries. So our membership rewards are really to incentivize members to remain loyal customers, as any loyalty program does, but also, if they wish, to share the Hyperverse membership opportunity. Members receive a daily membership reward of a minimum of 0.5% of their combined membership value in hyper units. So this is once again like your credit card loyalty points, frequent flyer, shopper points, etc. So people are probably thinking, oh, if I join a 300 HU membership, is that my lot? I can never get a 500 or a 1,000. No, not at all. Top-ups are available at any time as you wish to increase the level of education that you want. And you can go way beyond that with no upper limit as well. But rewards are the preserve of membership. And this is one of the real benefits at play here. You can acquire that membership, as I mentioned, the lowest barrier to entry, 300 USDT, which will acquire for you a 300 HU membership, a 500 HU membership, or a 1,000 unit membership. 1 unit, 1 HU is and always will be equal to 1 USDT, which is plus or minus touch of a percentage around 1 US fiat paper So 300 is 300 HU is the minimum, but there is no upper limit. The good news is there's no monthly fees. There's no force upgrades either. And USDT is recognized immediately in the system as hyper units. You're rewarded each and every day with HU. These are the units of measure within inside the system, hyper units. And the offer is very, very generous. Triple your membership offer is still on the table. It's been with us for some time now. And this is where passive rewards are given to you 7 days a week until your membership value triples in 600 days. That's a minimum of 0.5% a day rewards on your membership value. Let's run those numbers. If you have acquired a 300 HU membership, the company will give you 900 units back. It's 300 by 3. At 0.5% a day, that's 1.5 units a day for 600 days. Consequently, if you acquire a 500 HU membership, 1,500, it's 500 by 3, will return to you at 2.5 units a day. At 1,000, 3,000 units back, at 5 units a day, and so on. At 10,000 HU membership, giving you 30,000 units back at 50 units per day. Once again, 1 unit or HU is equal to 1 USDT, which is equal, plus or minus scintilla of a percentage, 1 US fiat paper dollar. This is where we leave that legacy paper dollar and USDT behind now and continue to speak about hyper units. The option is to leverage your earned rewards. You can rebuy from earned rewards anytime you have or receive 50 HU. Now, at the 3x offer, this 50 HU rebuy will add, of course, 150 HU to your pending rewards. This allows you to leverage your earned rewards. So daily membership rewards will begin to be released. You then have several options when your balance reaches 50 HU. There are 3. The first one is you can redeem and withdraw. If you have 50 HU or anything above it, you can redeem and withdraw it all. You convert your HU, your hyper units, to digital currency and move it to an external exchange. Imagine trying to do that with your frequent flyer points. That would never work. You can accumulate until you receive your 3x balance. So if you had a 10,000 HU membership, you can accumulate all the way to 30,000 HU and redeem at the back end, the end of your membership, or you can redeem as you go. The only caveat, once you have 50 HU or more. And the third very popular element historically has been the rebuy, meaning that you exchange your earned rewards in multiples of 50 HU. This will acquire you a new and additional mini membership. It's a separate membership that's still under the same membership account, if you like, and each individually lasting 600 days. So every time you rebuy, that membership will last 600 days. On option 3, just a quick note, you're adding additional memberships, as I said. You're not adding to your original membership. Your combined value and your combined pending rewards will increase, but you're not adding anything into your original membership rather than adding additional memberships to it. This combination of multiple simultaneous memberships will increase your daily rewards to match your personal program goals. Each membership expires individually once 3x has been reached. And members enjoy mixing up these strategies as well. It's a sort of a mix and match strategy. Hyperverse fully understands that plans and strategies can change and have built the Hyperverse system and the proposed ecosystem to accommodate life's changing demands. But membership has many, many features and benefits, the not least of this big one. 24/7, 365, you can redeem, convert, and withdraw. This has not been the preserve of any rewards club I know of up to now. Certainly not the preserve of your shopper points. You can certainly get discounts. You can get better hotels and better flights and better classes of upgrade with those type of rewards points. But here you can redeem, convert, and withdraw. Anytime, as I mentioned, you have at least 50 units, you can exchange those HU to specified cryptocurrencies, for instance, Molecular Future, and you move it to an established exchange and then convert to other digital currencies or withdraw to fiat currency through an exchange. You decide, or indeed, you could send it directly to your HyperBC Visa or MasterCard and convert it to real value and real goods in about 50 million outlets worldwide. And if this looks complicated to you, we're here to help. We're here to hold hands and educate you. And once you know how to work this, it becomes like riding a bike. This can be done in 90 to 120 seconds each and every day, if you wish. Now, how can they give us that 0.5% a day? It's an issue that people need to have some comfort on. Let me state quite categorically here, this is not an infinite 0.5% per day opportunity or offer. This is 0.5% a day on a finite basis until your membership is tripled. Okay, so it's not a forever offer. Each specific membership will expire as specified. So the 0.5% a day is only until your membership value triples. We're allowed to leverage the group's proven expertise. They're large-scale miners. They're angel investors. They get fees from listing tokens. They have massive fees from their equity and cryptocurrency exchanges. Remember, the crypto exchanges are making their consideration whether the market is expanding or contracting. The Hyperverse ecosystem will be a hugely profitable element, we predict, for the Hypertech group of companies. And they're launching projects, staking projects, angel investing. This is a huge conglomerate that can well afford to give us 0.5% a day, because the power will be with the people. And you can imagine your favorite drinks company with nobody consuming that particular drink. No people, no power. Your favorite airline, not too hard to imagine these days with empty seats. The more empty seats, the less people you have, the less power you have. So people are the power, and that's why they're generously offering these rewards for those who would stand notionally side by side with them and help to build their ever-growing, dynamic and vibrant community, which as we speak stands at around 1 million members now around the world. But let's consider and run some numbers first. BW, owned outright by Ryan Zhu, is a large-scale mining operation. He acquired it in 2017 for $100 million cash. It's mined billions in crypto assets. In its lifetime, as I mentioned already, 300,000 Bitcoin, 2 million Ethereum, and 1 million plus, 1.5 million plus Litecoin. But let's look at some of the exchanges under the Hypertech umbrella and in the ownership of Ryan Zhu. The BW, on the 13th of October, 2021, turning over almost $718 million. The WHO exchange, nearly $721 million. And CoinW, $1.668 billion in one 24-hour period on the 13th of October, 2021. This is verified, and you can check it out on coinmarketcap.com. Now, assuming Ryan and Sam only make a few cents on fees per transaction here, that's millions per day profit from just 3 of their exchanges, not to mention all of the other concerns, all of the other equities, and launching projects, such as the stellar success that has been the Preserve of Molecular Future, MOF, if you want to check it out on coinmarketcap.com. And you can indirectly meet Ryan Zhu and Sam Lee as well. Your inviter will give you the Amazon Prime video where you'll see why he has been given the moniker and nickname the King of Cryptocurrency. Because in episode 6, which is their wrap-up episode of the series of 6, they call it The Players, and they talk to the main players on planet Earth in the blockchain space. You'll find out how Ryan Zhu almost single-handedly saved Bitcoin in 2014, and much, much more beside. This link will be available from your inviter. It's a must-watch for everyone. And our due diligence document is also an organic document. So how do you get started in this wonderful opportunity? Well, first you make a decision that you want to acquire a membership. If that's the case, you register using a link from your inviter. It's a registration that you can only use and only effect with this invitation link from your inviter. So it's an invitation only scenario. You then deposit your USDT or Tether into your account to acquire your membership of choice. And if you have any difficulty doing this, that's why we're here. We're here to help and warmly handhold and onboard you to this wonderful community. You'll then start enjoying the multiple benefits of membership, including receiving those rewards I mentioned each and every day. And there is a little more. There's an option to share and accelerate your rewards. If you are somebody that wants to get a little faster, your rewards return to you in 600 days, maybe go a little bigger than the rebuy system allows you to do on a passive nature, then you can share and accelerate your rewards. That's simply inviting people to meetings such as this, which do all of the heavy lifting for you in a compliant and legal nature globally. 100% of our members are receiving rewards daily. Just to recap on some of the major issues here. It's all about education, earning your certificates for learning about blockchain and Mars Academy. A well-empowered, knowledgeable community will serve everybody better. You can explore the amazing world of the Hyperverse ecosystem for free. It's coming very soon. We're almost at the end of the year. It'll be coming very early 2022, and receive your membership rewards As always, every single day, those rewards were distributed today. They were distributed yesterday. They were distributed the day before. In fact, for almost 2 years now. If you need anything to underpin the solidity of what we have on offer here, of course, with the caveat that past performance can never guarantee future performance. But those accelerated rewards are available to each and every day. This is the Hyperverse, where dreams become a reality. To everyone who's joined us around the world, I hope I've done it justice. I hope you'll consider acquiring a membership, and I hope you'll look to the future with more confidence with the Hyperverse ecosystem impending launch and with a potential acquisition for yourself of a Hyperverse membership. This is Mick Mulcahy. Thank you for your attendance and have a very good rest of your day.